Please help me reach 2,000 subscriber. I woke to the soft metallic snap of a key turning in a door that was never supposed to open. My whole body froze. The digital clock glowed 6:03 a.m. beside me. Liam slept with his arm around my waist, his breathing warm against my shoulder like he believed he belonged there. The room was dim, washed in early sunlight, just bright enough for me to realize my lie was collapsing right in front of me. That sound, Mia, it wasn't housekeeping. It was my husband. My voice came out thin and broken. Get up. Before Liam could even sit up, the door swung open, and there stood Daniel, my husband of 6 years. He didn't shout, didn't move, didn't even blink. He just stared at the two of us, me yanking the blanket up, Liam scrambling back like the floor had dropped out beneath him. And then Daniel did something that hurt worse than any screaming ever could. He let the hotel key fall from his hand, closed the door behind him, and simply walked away. I couldn't speak. Liam kept asking what was happening, but he sounded like an echo underwater. I threw on my clothes with shaking hands, barely able to zip anything. I didn't look at him. All I could hear was the faint thud of that key hitting the carpet. Daniel wasn't supposed to know. I had crafted the perfect lie, told him I was spending the weekend with friends, showed him fake rental photos, planned every detail. I thought I had covered everything. I was wrong. When I got home an hour later, Daniel's car was still in the driveway. I walked inside ready to explain or beg or collapse into whatever he needed. But he was gone. No suitcases missing. No note. Just silence so heavy it felt deliberate. 3 days passed. Nothing. No messages, no calls, no posts. Only one sign he was alive. A $3,000 withdrawal from our joint account. On the 4th day, I came home from the store and found him sitting on the couch like he had just returned from a stroll. Glasses on, scrolling through his tablet. Come. Hi, he said. My throat tightened. Daniel. I'm so sorry. I don't even know where to. He interrupted with a single question. How long? The hesitation before I answered was all it took. He gave a slow nod. You paused twice, he murmured. So I already know. I sank onto the rug in front of him, shaking. It wasn't planned. Few months ago I was lonely. You were distant, Anne. He raised his hand. No excuses. I only needed to know if you'd lie to me again. My stomach twisted. Then he told me the one thing that broke me completely. I didn't go to the hotel to follow you. I left work early to surprise you with a spa weekend. But when I got there, they said you had checked in with a man. And they called me your husband. I felt everything inside me collapse. He picked up his keys. I'm staying with my sister. Don't contact me. The door shut and I finally crumbled. Not just from guilt, but from the realization that I had destroyed something rare. Daniel wasn't perfect, but he was kind, faithful, steady. And I traded all of that for attention and temporary excitement. 6 days of silence. Then a manila envelope appeared on the counter. Inside, divorce papers. Simple. Cold. Final. I wasn't ready to let him go. The next morning, I drove to his sister's house and begged him to hear me out. To my surprise, he agreed. We sat outside, our distance feeling like miles. I know I don't deserve anything, I choked out. This wasn't your fault. I was selfish. I was stupid. Miss you. I love you. He looked at me for a long, painful moment. I believe you, he said quietly. And I believe you're sorry. But love isn't a feeling, it's a choice. And you chose someone else. Tears blurred everything. He didn't reach for me. Didn't offer comfort. You can stay for dinner if you want, he added softly. But that's all. It was small, but it was something. We ate together, talking about safe topics, nothing emotional. It almost felt familiar. Almost. But when I reached for his hand across the table, he pulled away. I'm not ready, he whispered. And I don't know if I ever will be. The following days crawled by. We exchanged short, polite messages, nothing more. I didn't push. I didn't beg. I simply let him breathe. 2 weeks later, I woke up to a message from him. Just a photo. Daniel at dinner, smiling, really smiling, with a woman whose hand rested on his. His eyes bright in a way they hadn't been with me for a long time. No caption. No explanation. But I understood. He wasn't coming back. And that's when the truth hit hard enough to steal my breath. I didn't just cheat. I threw away a marriage. Future. A man who trusted me more than I ever deserved. Some mistakes don't offer second chances. And I learned mine the moment I lost him. Please help me reach 2,000 subscribers.